In this video, let's walk through Caibarién, Remedios, and Santa Clara. Hello and welcome to Caibarién. It's often referred to as La Villa Blanca, the White Town, and it's located in the Villa Clara province. Now, if you ever came to any of the resorts on the strip, the resort strip in Cayo Santa Maria, chances are that the employees that you saw working at the resort live here in this town. Now, this town is known for fishing and seafood. Now, I am specifically here in the Museum of Agriculture, Azucarera. This museum was housed as a former sugar mill, but now it's decommissioned, so now it's a museum. As you can see behind me, you can see a lot of the original machinery that was used. And it also has 19th century locomotives, which is very interesting, especially for train fanatics. These trains are really cool. And it looks like they recently painted it as well to make it look all ship-shape and happening. Look at all the trains they have. That's insane. It just keeps on going and going. Now, I'm generally not interested in trains that much, but this is actually very interesting. I mean, the trains have names, as you can see. Welcome to Remedios, and it is one of the oldest Spanish establishments in Cuba, founded in 1515 or so. So I took off my wristband in the hopes that I won't get hassled like I did in Santiago de Cuba. But I mean, I'm holding a camera, so I'm pretty bait right now. Now I'm in the central plaza of the city, and I'm just gonna wander around and see what I can get up to. Now, in traditional Cuban fashion, a lot of people are just sitting here and just people watching, and I have people watching me making this video. So I have a lot of people watching me right now, but it doesn't matter. So they have the La Parandas festival every year here, and it's a very old festival every December where they set off way too much fireworks and just enjoy themselves. So that's what this town is known for primarily. The architecture is beautiful here. It's stunning, but it's definitely a little sleepier than your Havana or your Santiago, which can be nice. And it's a morning on a Tuesday, so yeah. I'm at a little souvenir shop right now. A lot of leather and woodworks. If you want to come to the realest hotel in Remedios, check out Hotel Real. A lot of school children in their uniforms as well. I think they're going to school. I hope they're not coming back because it's very early. Despite this camera in front of me, I am trying my best to blend in as a Cubano. As you might know, Cuba is known for its beautiful architecture, and in this town, the buildings can date back to the 17th and 18th century. At the center of the square, there are also two Catholic churches with, again, beautiful architecture. One is right behind me over there. It's too early for a drink, or else I would have sat here for a nice cool beverage. Now, as you might know, Cubans notoriously make some of the lowest wages in the world. So with the salaries that they get, they can't even afford proper necessities. And with embargo and things like that, they are struggling. There's a lot of shortages, blackouts, electricity blackouts, things like that. I was here before. I'm definitely getting hassled less than Santiago or Havana. Perhaps partially because I'm not wearing a wristband, which brands me as a pocket with money. But maybe people are more chill here. I don't know, hard to say. Plus, again, I have the camera walking around. So, and I'm talking in English in front of everybody. So, yeah, obviously. The city is very well planned. I've found that typically when you're in the square of a city, the main square, you will get hassled, but then once you walk away from the square, then you don't generally. And there's no harm in giving tips to people who are struggling financially, economically. But sometimes you come here to experience these towns and cities, and you're unable to because you're just being hassled left and right. Sounds like a school over there. These buildings are differently colored as well. Wonder if the government does it or the people themselves choose the color. Huh. Which way? People are just living their lives, you know, going about their day. And here I am back at the plaza. A little scared to go to the main plaza and sit there because I genuinely don't want to get hassled. Sitting here for a little bit in the shade, and I can totally tell why a lot of the locals here just chill and look at things. Okay, let's get going. Founded in 1689, welcome to a rainy Santa Clara. Now, if you've come to any of the resorts in Cayo Santa Maria, chances are that you landed at the airport, the Santa Clara airport here. Now, this place was founded by people who were fleeing pirate attacks in Remedios, where I was earlier. This city is known for the Santa Clara battle, and it was a decisive victory for Che Guevara. Now, I'm right by Park Vidal, which is the center of the downtown here in Santa Clara. Now, I gotta be 100% honest with you. I am not feeling too well today. So it's taken double the effort to make this video than it does usually. But we gotta power through, right? This looks like a grocery store, and you can see a lot of young people since this is a sort of like a university town. And obviously, as soon as I went to the main plaza, the square in the middle of the city, I was getting hassled by people trying to sell me stuff. And now that I'm away from there, nobody's hassling me again. Look at that car. And if you have a Mercedes here, a newer one at least, then you're doing very well for yourself, aren't you? You're the top 1% of the 1% here. As you can see, the architecture is extremely pretty, and it's pretty well maintained as well. And it's colorful too. A lot of the towns and the cities in this country are like this. And you gotta appreciate the fact that they've gone to great efforts to preserve the architecture. All the windows have iron bars on them. I don't think it's for safety reasons anymore. It used to be because of pirates apparently. But now it's not a safety thing, it's more of a aesthetic thing. Let's check out this street over here. Cuban cities are a different vibe when it's been raining, huh? Usually you think of Cuba and you think of the sun and the colors, but now that it's raining, it's a very different aesthetic. Word of the day, aesthetic. Now, in a country like this, we'll see a lot of lineups. Lineups for the bus, lineups for the bank, lineups for the food. Looks like the rain stopped, so that's a good thing. I can walk around freely. And that's their big university. They got a Friends-themed cafe. The sidewalks are tiny. Two people can't fit at the same time, so I have to go hop on and off the sidewalk and onto the road. So the aqua green building that you see, the peppermint building, whatever it's called, apparently used to be a Hilton before the revolution here. Gonna go have a drink at the bar right now. So the reason why I'm not...
Robin.
Thank you.
Robin.
Video.
Ah. Video.
Yeah.
Ah.
The reason why...
Boulevard is left, is good.
Yeah?
Cathedral.
Yeah.
Look.
Thank you. The reason why I'm not having a drink right now is because their credit card machine is down and I don't have cash. I only have $100 Canadian on me. I spent the rest, the small change, the small bills that I had. So yeah, no drink for me today. I'm just gonna people watch, that's all. Be a true Cuban. Thank you very much for joining me on this trip through several towns and cities in Cuba. See you in the next one.